What up, everybody? What's up? I don't know if you can see me. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? Big Game James here. Up here at work. About to call it a day in a few hours. And guess what time it is? It's game time, y'all. It's time. It's game time. We've been waiting for it seems like forever. Seems like it's been like 300. What up, Jeffrey? Karen, feel like it's been about 100,000 years. What's up, Marquise? Been feeling like it's been 100,000 years, but the season is finally here. The season is finally here. It goes down today. San Francisco, Dallas Cowboys against San Francisco 49ers, game 1, preseason game. Oh, let me get my list because I brought a list out here because I got a list of names that I want to talk about right quick, that people that I'm going to be looking at in this game tonight. I know it's just a preseason game. It's just preseason game 1, so obviously we're not going to see a lot of the starters today. We're not going to see a lot of them do a lot of work. Probably see Dak Prescott. Just what up, Stephen Arthur? How you doing? As usual, appreciate you being in the feed. But you know how it is. What's up, big dog? How you doing, man? All right. I lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. Preseason game 1. You're probably not going to see the starters. You're probably to see Dak Prescott just do one series. Hopefully that series is good because you know everybody's going to be talking trash if it ain't. What's up, Tom? Jasper, is game day. Yes, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to beat them Niners because they always crying. But some things that I just really want to talk about right quick that I'm really going to be looking at the game. I'm obviously in Columbus, Ohio now. I was out there in Cali. Shout out to the Cowboys experience as you see on the page for their much support. Barry Griffith is awesome. Make sure you check me out if you're trying to get to a game this year, for sure. We still got those packages available. We're still making them go down. If you're still trying to get to a game, please get in our inbox, Silver and Blue Nation or Big Game James, and holler at us and get into a game. We're having a game that's featured by me. Miami Week 3 is going down, and we're trying to get to some other ones. So please make it happen. And we're trying to be at some training camp too, but not talk your head about that. But let me go ahead and just jump out there right quick and tell me what I'm looking for in this game today. Particularly players. I wrote some players that I'm going to want to be looking at in this game to see if they distance themselves or just kind of see, what they're looking like. I kind of spread it out, so I'm not going to really focus offense, defense, any particular order, but just guys that I kind of want to look at. Number 1, if I might as well just start on offense. What up, Ron Smith? How you doing? Offense, backup QB. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't feel Cooper Rush. I just don't think Cooper Rush is any kind of answer for the Cowboys. I hope that if they do go out there and get somebody as a veteran, I really just not feeling Cooper Rush. I don't think he had the greatest camp. It was kind of up and down, uneven. And I just kind of moved on from Cooper Rush. Guy I'm really looking at as far as Mike White. You get what I'm saying? I'm looking for Mike White. He was my guy that when they drafted him, I was very high on him. I'm still high on him. I don't know if he's ready to take the mantle, but if the Cowboys just go 2 quarterbacks, it should be Mike White and Cooper Rush, and I'm looking to see what Mike White does today, see if he looks better in the pocket than he did look last year. Obviously, he was a rookie last year. He's a 5th-round draft pick out of Western Kentucky, small school, so he wasn't going to kind of be ready for it, so he was kind of uneven, but you saw potential, big arm, nice size. I thought he looked okay in camp, but, I really want to see him get a lot of work in this preseason game, and I want to see what he does. You feel me? What's up? Also, obviously everybody's talking about the running back position. Tony Pollard may be starting today. Yes, I want to look at Tony Pollard, but I'm not really worried or concerned about Tony Pollard. I like to see what Mike Weber does, but the main person I want to look at running back is Darius Jackson. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of Alfred Morris. Wasn't a fan of him when we had him on the squad 2017. I know why they brought him back for a veteran leadership, woo-woo, whatever. But I don't really want Alfred Morris. I wasn't high when they re-signed him. I'd rather see Darius Jackson be the starter. Hopefully he can step up and distance himself and be the starter. Now, I know what y'all saying. Why not Tony Pollard starting? This is my personal opinion. Tony Pollard is nasty. He's a beast. I've been on him day 1. But I'd rather see Tony Pollard coming off the bench and being that unknown element. because you're going to use him as a receiver. You're going to use him as a kick returner. You're going to probably put him in the slot because he did play a lot of receiver at Memphis. You're going to use him in the backfield. I just rather see him be one of those multi-dimensional type players and see him coming off the bench, so you never know what kind of element you're bringing. I really like to see Darius Jackson start out because I do think he does have some talent. He hasn't been bad. But I really like to see him distance himself from like an Alfred Morris. Maybe make him start, get rid of some Alfred Morris, start Darius Jackson, and then bring them rookies off the bench if Zeke is not back by then. So I really want to see what Darius Jackson's going to do in the fold. What up, mama? What up, mama? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know Zeke is going to be watching this game. What's up, Jerm on the beat? How you doing? Yes. What's up, everybody? Just like to say hey. All right, and let me get to a few more players. Like I said, I won't keep y'all because I'm at work. But we talked about running back. We talked about the quarterback position. Then some offensive linemen that I want to check out. Adam Redman, I believe we had him last year. Wasn't too great last year, but he's been coming on in camp this year. Looked really strong, looked stout, looked like he got a lot bigger. I think he could be an addition that people are looking at. I don't know if Brandon Knight is going to be playing in this game. I know if he got hurt from Indiana. I would like to keep an eye on Brandon Knight, these offensive guards on the team. Mitch Hyatt, undrafted, came from Clemson, ballyhooed, was supposed to be, you know, the hey of everything, but didn't get drafted. I actually got to talk to him at camp. And he said he's got a chip on his shoulder because he didn't get drafted. He said he intentionally wanted to come to the Cowboys because of the offensive line. So we haven't heard a lot about him. So I'm interested to see what those guys are looking at the offensive line. Cam Fleming looked pretty good. So I want to see what he plays. Looks like at the swing tackle position. So those are kind of my guys I'm looking at. Obviously, receiver, when you're going to talking about receiver, everybody's been talking about John Vay. Yes, I want to see if he can really step out and show what he's been showing in camp, that speed. I had a few drops in the blue-white scrimmage, but let's see if he bounced back. I definitely think the Cowboys want to keep him. He has that speed element. He's been the darling of camp. My guy, Jalen Guyton, has been running third team. I think he's a solid receiver, good size, good hands, but I think he just hasn't got the reps, and I think he may not get the chance to make an active roster, but definitely I think we can keep him on the practice squad. But I think the guy I'm really looking at more than anybody else in the receiving core is Cedric Wilson. Everybody's been talking about Cedric Wilson. You know, everybody was high on him last year, and then he had the injury. A lot of people have been talking to him, fans, media alike have been talking about him. He hasn't really got to shown a lot in camp, but he had a lot of the last couple days in camp. He really showed up. He has really good size. I've seen him up close. He's a big receiver, pretty good speed, good bloodlines. So I really want to see with Cedric Wilson if he can step up and kind of show what he's got this year. I have to get you about the rents. I don't know about the rents. I have to get y'all about those, so I apologize. But I really want to see what Cedric Wilson is like. Tight ends, I'm okay. I got an article coming out on Blake Jarwin. Check that out. It's coming out tomorrow. You know, Jason Witten. I want to see what Dalton shows. But like I said, mainly I want to see what Cedric Wilson looks like because I want to see if, you know, he's that guy that everybody's been talking about because everybody's kind of been hyping him. On the defensive side of the ball, a lot of defensive players that I want to kind of keep an eye on. So many defensive players that it's crazy. I remember only 2 years ago, Dallas was so thin on the defensive position. We were thin on the defensive line. We were thin linebacker. We were just thin as a whole. But credit Willie McClay, the scouting department, the drafting, Stephen Jones, those guys, they drafted very well the last 2 years, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And now we got a lot of players, so we're going to see what happens with that. Yes, it does. So let me knock out a few players. Let's start with the defensive line first. That's I'm kind of looking at Daniel Wise. He was a guy that the Cowboys had targeted from day one. They wanted him. They would love that he didn't get drafted, and he's been a problem in camp. He's been very active. He's played inside. He's played outside. He's versatile. Not a super big kid. I say he's about 6'1", about 285 pounds, but he's very active. He stays after it. Willie McClay actually knew his personally. So Daniel Wise has been a guy that I think has been a kind of big camp guy. So I really want to see what Daniel Wise does today. Also, Joe Jackson, defensive end from Miami. Jalen Jelks, defensive end from Oregon. Got to talk to Jalen, good kid from what I've seen. Joe Jackson has been disruptive all in practice. So I really want to see what that young defensive line looks like today. Of course, I've been telling you about Dorrance Armstrong Jr. I really want him to break out. We're going to see what Taco does today. It's just a lot of players that, it's kind of hard to mention them because there's so many players that I want to look at and talk about. You got Donovan Alumba, cornerback Donovan Alumba. You got, I'm going to come in here right quick. Hold on 1 second. You got cornerback Donovan Alumba, who I want to look at from Portland State. I definitely think he's going to make the roster this year. I think he's going to push some people off the roster. That safety position, Darian Thompson, that we got, he's been showing really nice in the preseason. So you're going to see with him if he's going to push Ioka off the squad, because you got the kid Wilson from Texas A&M. He's been having a pretty good practice sessions. I know they like him. And this is really, to me, the key on the safety position to see if Kayvon Frazier and George Ioka make the team. Because I really feel like Donovan Alumba, they like that Darian Thompson kid. He's got good size. And they like the Wilson kid. Obviously, you got Woods and Heath as the starters. But I really think that this could be Kayvon Frazier and George Ioka's last stand. And if they don't really impress in preseason games, I think they are going to be released, in my opinion. Also, I want to see, I think Jordan Lewis is getting the start opposite of Cheeto, and Anthony Brown's in the slot, so I really want to see if they get Jordan Lewis some work. Checking out them rookies, Michael Jackson. We got Michael Jackson. Who else we got there? The linebackers. Check this linebacker out. I've been talking about him. He looks really good. Luke Guilford from Nebraska, 6'3", 245-pound linebacker from Nebraska sideline. The sideline guys look good in practice. I like his size, and I think he's active, and I think he may have a chance. He's been real impressive. So I like that. Keep an eye on him. Also, they cut a linebacker from Oklahoma State and then brought him back, and he's from Oklahoma State, I just said. Justin Phillips. I thought he was very active when I watched his tape and I seen him, and I liked him, and I was kind of sad when they cut him, but I'm glad they brought him back. So hopefully he can get some work. I want to see what he does. The linebacking core, we got Kyle Kuro, who was a safety at Northwestern. They converted him to a linebacker. He was on the practice squad all last year, so he's going to get some time. So basically, it's a lot of the young guys. It's really about the young guys. I'm really not too concerned about how the offense is going to look with Kellen Moore, but more so just, I just like to look at the formations, what kind of motions, what kind of things they're doing right there. I'm not going to be alarmed if we don't score a lot of points, this and that. It's a new offense. It's a new coordinator. It's got new parts. So you can't expect us going out there scoring 30, 40 points in a preseason game. So anybody who thinks that's going to happen, it may, but I'm not expecting it. So if it doesn't happen, calm down. Don't say, oh, our offense sucks. Or if we don't score on our first possession with Dak, oh, Dak sucks. Just don't go there. All right? Please, do not go there. All right? Understand that this is a work in progress with this offense. New parts, new pieces. It's going to be okay. Don't use a week 1 preseason game as an evaluation for the rest of the year. This is the look at the guys are going to make the team, second-year players, and free agents trying to make the squad. This is what this is about, and working out the kinks. Nothing else. You get what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, that's right, Kyle. You're right, Cowtown, Texas. My bad. Because I seen Kyle Kuro. He wasn't in pass because I was wondering. He in number 41. I was wondering who was 41, but you're right on that. So I apologize about that. He is injured. So thank you for the correction, Cowtown, Texas. Thank you. But yeah, that, like I said, the main thing that I'm looking at today is really the young players. See what these young guys are. We have a lot of them. This is the first time in a long time to me that we've had this many young players, that you have so much competition at so many positions. So it's going to be interesting to see, and I just can't wait to see what's going to happen and how it's going to unfold and who's going to push who and who's going to make this roster, because we're going to be doing our rosters here in about another week. So that's just my kind of 2 cents on what I want to look at, things I want to check out, players I want to see. But as I said before, don't jump up in arms if the offense doesn't score a lot of points. It'll be okay. All right. So We'll be going. I'm going down tonight. I'm out here in Columbus, Ohio. We'll be going to Cowboys Nation of Columbus, Ohio. I'll be in the building with them. Hopefully, we can get some fan interjection because we're trying to do some things with Cowboys Nation of Columbus, Ohio. Make some merging, make some things happen. I'm seeing them next week to talk to their board. So this could be a good little test run going up in there today with all Cowboys fans out there in Columbus representing hard. And talk about the game. We'll have a post-game little show about my thoughts, probably jumping on the tube. And then Sunday, me and producer G are going to do a show Sunday, probably doing another kind of overview of what happened in the game and kind of what we saw and what we want to see in the next game against these Rams in the preseason. So without further ado, I'm excited. It's finally here. It's finally back. It seems like it took forever. Training camp was a blast. Trying to go down to Texas to get to some more camp days before the season starts. And just get ready. Check out our first game. Our anthem song is almost done. And I'm telling you, the anthem song, I got my son on the production. He's a artist. And man, y'all going to love this anthem. He showed me, he played the demo for me 2 days ago. And it's fire. And I'm not even just saying this because of my son. Like, I could have got other artists. I could have got other people to do this. But my son got a lot of talent. If you ever want to look him up, my son is Kid Columbus. You can look him up on YouTube, Kidd Columbus. He's already got some tracks out now, got his own record label. He's doing things. And I'm telling you, this song is going to be fire. It's hot. I heard the demo. It's going to be killing it. Y'all going to love it. And we're going to make it happen. So, I'm telling you, y'all going to love this. And just get ready for what we're going to be doing for the season, man. Games. We're going to these games. We're doing interviews. We already reached out to a couple current players, possibly for some good one-on-one interviews. Those other interviews are coming at the Lava Cantina. Man, this is going to be a hype season, man. So just get y'all seatbelts ready. Get your popcorn ready, like T.O. said back in the day. Get your popcorn ready because it's going down tonight. And let's get this 6. Let's go ahead and do what we got to do. I know we got Zeke on the men and other people on the men, but you know what? Blinders, looking straight ahead and keeping that positivity and thinking, and hey, let's go get this 6. You feel me? So I'm out. It's going down tonight. I'll be talking to you soon. I love y'all. Thank you for all the support that y'all given to Silver and Blue Nation Big Game James. Continue to support, like, subscribe, share, donate. Donation. Can't do it without money. So please get out there and donate and make us even better so we can make this whole thing even better for y'all. So we can give y'all the best quality Cowboy stuff out. So, hey, love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. How about them Cowboys? Peace.